Hello, welcome back to another game. Let's see what we do here. 2200 rated player. Trying to go for a, yeah. So we get the kind of Van Jeet with reverse colours, which is nice. This is kind of like the main line you get often when we play the white pieces. So yeah, reminder of this series, we're uploading games every day until we get seen by Gotham Chess and he's going to challenge us to a game. We're over 100 games, 100 days in now, and we're still yet to do that, but we still hope. We've been on a bit of a downward run recently with 4 or 5 games without a win, so we're hoping we'll turn that round today. Okay, bishop g5. I think knight there is the kind of normal move, and I don't think you can add additional pressure to it, and then when we kick it away that would be a forced trade. I'm fine with pinning myself because, like I say, I can't add additional pressure onto it. If you could get a knight onto one of these squares, that would be worse, but you can't. And interesting with this setup, I've got a knight on g6, which stops the bishop from going back to h4. So if he trades, okay, so he's wasted a bit of time basically moving bishop out and then back again. And then volunteers to double his pawns, which I presume we should be taking them up on. Playing d6, I think I just want to play against c5. Or if I go here, I might just play b4 anyway. a5, a3. I don't know, maybe end up with a totally liquidated position. I think we just start with d6. Be a bit of pressure here. These pawns are kind of loose. This kind of idea weakens my light squares quite a bit, doesn't it? But I think I like this. And get my bishop out this way. Casting's also valid. But I mean, I'm going to go for a dark square complex. 7 of my 8 pawns on dark squares. His key ones that are fixed on the light ones. Am I not happy just to take a queen trade here? Oh, the idea being that if... Yeah, what is the idea? You get a knight here. What are you playing against this? Here? Do I go queen up? I think a queen trade's good for me. Okay, so queen up. Queen takes knight there. Likely we're going to this. It gives me a weak c7 pawn and a hole for him to come in at. But it drops this pawn, doesn't it? And if he doesn't, I've got time to play a6. So we'll go for the queen trade. So knight here, undefends this pawn. Okay, so not spending any time messing around. A6 stops this knight jump. Am I scared of this coming in? Not really. So I think we can start with that. Okay, castle's queen side. Pushing's not great, is it? Do I want a castle? Do I just want to play king up? King up gives me quite a lot of flexibility. He's not breaking through in the middle. He's got no good pawn breaks apart from on this side of the board. Option maybe a b5. Is b5 worth it now? Maybe. I'll like king up first. Reduces the scope of this knight. Like it playing this kind of thing. Here to go here. Or yeah, like I say, can I do it straight away? So there. If takes. Do I want the pawn there or there? So there, takes, say takes, takes. I think that's good for me. I have this in some lines. It's a lot of arrows, but I think in general I can get away with playing this, is what I'm saying. I'm not sure what I want to recapture with, if it's the pawn or the bishop. I think the pawn, because my bishop and knight are kind of comboing this, which means it requires a lot of double protecting, so like a backwards knight move like this, or like a rook over and a knight move to defend it sufficiently with, they want to defend it with the bishop and another piece, likely another rook. Or you just sack it, trade it, or sack it. Depends what kind of setup they're going for. I presume they'll be wanting to push on this side of the board. Even though I've got my two knights here, if anything there'll be targets for them to go after. I think their bishop would have sat better here. Idea being that I want to play this, so I'm going to say, could I play that anyway? Maybe go here. If I push takes check. Nothing major is it? Let's get these doubled. So I feel like I'm playing quite quickly, but opponents that used near 0 time. But I'm doing okay for me. 11 minutes on move 17 is good. I say this is my main target. This knight is not doing an awful lot, but I don't know what it's. Would this be its ideal reroute? think so. But to dislodge the knight, you're going to have to play this, and if you move this pawn, you've got to do something about this one, like so. I think one option is to do this, but I don't think that's very good. I think taking is good for me. That's not a threat. Got to be push, isn't it? So like I'm weak here. If you can stockpile enough pressure. Also attacking this twice. Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Check. Takes. And there I've got this, so it would then be there. And I'm trying to think how I put additional pressure on. Maybe it would be like knight here to come up here and kick the bishop out. The only downside to that is that allows like a rook over to put pressure on the pawn. And if I could kick the knight there, but maybe he'd cover the other rook. Yeah, I like it. Bit more time spent, but I think we're making some progress. This guy's pretty weak. Or I could also force him to go really passive and bring a rook over here. And yeah, I think this is the route that we want to go on. Or I leave that knight here and I take an extra move going this way. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, or this one with 2. So 2 is obviously better, but this is obviously attacking it. So if I go there, say he goes there, and I go knight there, bishop just retreats. King can go like that. I'm thinking this is the better knight to move around. You could just go here. Okay, with that. Got to be careful of like bishop here, but I think we're okay. It's fine. If you go there, I can go here. You take over there. Always return to put pressure on here. Yeah, so the difficulty is if you want to try and protect this with your rook, where you'd want to have your rook here. But if I can have the knight covering both squares, that's useful. Yeah, if I want to try and get hold of this whilst minimising their counterplay of coming around and gobbling any of my pawns. So here I was thinking. Take with the knight if it comes. Yeah, okay, so it could be takes. On rook over originally I was thinking this, but then this is annoying. So if I take the king, I drop here. So maybe it's just knight takes, rook over, knight back. But then I lose the ability to take there, don't I? King takes, drop there, pick up there, right there, take there, takes there, king there. I think that might be my best option. Like I say, if I take with the knight, rook comes over, pawn up, knight there. I can go across because there's no knight takes because of check. So maybe this is valid. So there. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. I can go all the way back. Yeah, just run into this, doesn't it? Kind of like all the way back, then here to go here, yeah. I'm doing that to protect the pawn so that I can push up my pawn. On this I can do this, and then on this line, this pawn's protected. My next move is going to be here to put pressure on here, and to threaten this. Okay, my next move is not that. That's a good move, isn't it? Maybe when I come back. This then and then this. What about this? This. Not a huge fan of this move. Basically, you just want to do this and stop the knight from jumping in. Seems a bit too simple. I don't want to spend any more time than I need to here. Mm-hmm. There. It's the only sensible square for my knight, isn't it? Okay, picking up the pace. Don't. Unless he's just doing that so he can deflect and bring over here. He's going this maneuver. Just my knight's rubbish, isn't it? Doesn't have enough squares. So I go here. Does the king start getting in? What if we just jump into it? Okay, there. takes, knight takes. Going in here. This might not be the way to go. So worried if I play too passive, his king comes in. I mean, he's got to draw now if he wants it. Yeah. If he can somehow move his rook, that's annoying, isn't it? But he doesn't have any, can't take there because then my king moves away. Here. Why did I not see that? Oh, this is really bad, isn't it? Got this. Nice. And he's done, isn't it? I thought we had the winning or the position that was at least pushing. He's going for the pawn. And once that one falls, then this one falls as well. Check. This would be nice. So the issue is this, then this, then this, then this. Here, 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 here. Only down 2 pawns. And just here at the end. always a chance to go wrong. Like here, pick up the rook. Might still be losing. On the bottom. So don't go there. We come down to one of these two squares. Still got this. His rook doesn't have a check, but his knight's got this kind of maneuver. You go there, you get squished. So you have to go here. And maybe most likely he's back there. You don't have many squares for your rook, my friend. If I go here, okay. There. That's kind of simple. Also stops the king from going over. I might win the pawn back, but I don't know. Oh, I'm down 2 pawns. Whoops. Check. Okay, so down 1 pawn, attacking this one. Is this the move? There. There. Check. And pick up. Yep. Check is the important move. So maybe this is what you have to play. So check, go back, I pick up. And here. This is going to be tough. Cut my king off. Just box, doesn't it? Yeah, cutting your king off is not what you want to be doing. Another loss here. He's promoted. Can't stop losing. So, kind of happy with this opening. Black wins 56% of the games from here, and move 4, so this is why we play this. Yeah, knight up is right. Black wins 68% of these games. Engine slightly, well, it's basically zeros. Can we trade this is better for me. -0.5. King up didn't really like that. Oh, it does. It says it's the best move. No, King D8. It's one of the best moves. Yes. Yeah, so here was all really good. This is -1. So it likes this. This is where we went. Okay, now it says bring one of your rooks back. I don't really get that. This is all fine. This is its level. So that was a mistake. I should have pushed the other pawn. Now it's +1 point. +2. Yeah, because you can pick up the pawn. I wonder if I had a chance. I think this is +4. So the rook got stuck at some point, didn't it? Here. No, still nothing. Still +3. Fine. Yeah, I can't do anything. Just lost.